Hello guys, this is Old School Gamer Jelline here. Today I'm going to be talking about a story that was from my childhood, and I just want to know like your guys' thoughts. Was this wrong and was this bullying? Which technically it was, but the person deserved it. Now, when I was a little kid, I say about second grade to fifth grade, I had this thing called the Burns Company. And I really named it the Burns Company just because of this badge that I saw that was actually, in it was actually silver, and I found it, at my house somewhere in a cardboard box, and I didn't know what it was. I showed my mom and she told me about it. But I used to, say it was a little spy company just fucking around like, kids do. And I used to have a lot of people in it. We used to have these things called tickets. And you could actually use it to get stuff from the teachers like toys, snacks, and stuff related to that. And actually homework passes and shit like that. So I would hire them and pay them tickets. Now, there used to be this little boy, and I'm just gonna say his name. His name was Joshua. Now, this particular little boy had no friends. He was an outcast. He's like that one kid that everybody just fucking hates and has no friends, and he just doesn't give a fuck at all. Now, I saw this problem and I thought it would be an easy recruit because think about it. You have a kid with low self-esteem. He don't really care, what other people think. And I could give him tickets. I can give him friends. I can give him a life. I even let him come over my house at one point. I literally tried to bring him in. And I told everybody when they joined, only thing that you have to do is not betray me. If you don't betray me, then stuff won't happen. I told everybody if you betray me, there will be dire consequences. So I had my fighters, and then I had because everybody was a spy. So I had my fighters, but then I had the other people who didn't actually do the fighting. So you know he just fucking pissed me off, and I specifically told him dead ass to his face while everybody in the company was at the table. Well, not everybody in the company. This wasn't just yet, but it was me and my bodyguard. So I had him at the table, and I told him dead ass to his face, like, if you betray me, there will be dire consequences. So don't even think about betraying me because it will be some real bad shit that's gonna happen to you. So, he just said okay, went on. He was actually a good recruit for a short period of time, but then he started fucking annoying the shit out of me. But like literally, this nigga fucking tried to get us in trouble for no damn reason. This nigga actually betrayed me, trying to he was trying to tell people about my company that I had, but nobody believed him. I told him, like, my boy, look, I just gave you everything in the world that you didn't even have before you joined. And like, if you want to throw that all away, that's fine. Like, I told him, like, don't you betray me. You better stop right now, or there are gonna be dire consequences, like I explained the first time. And like, this kid was really pushing it. And at one point, I remember when I had kicked him out. I'm gonna get later into that, but just keep that in mind when I kicked him out. So he just kept talking so much shit, trying to tell people about our little company, kept fucking downing us, talking shit. And he did some other little few things I'm not even gonna discuss, but he pissed me the fuck off for the last time. And we actually went outside for recess. I actually kicked him out, but when I kicked him out, like, and here's the funny part about it is, when he was talking all that shit, every single person at in the Burns Company was at the table at the moment, and that's the reason why I'm like, this kid really wants to get fucked up, talking all of this shit. He really wants to get fucked up. And literally, I gave him tickets, I gave him friends, I gave him a better life in school. I literally even helped him with his grades, if I'm not mistaken. I let him come over my house. What else do you fucking want? I talked to him on the phone. What else? What else do you possibly need? If I'm not mistaken, he's still homeschooled. But that's besides the point. So, we went outside for recess, and I told him, like, you want to fuck us? You want to fuck us over? There's gonna be dire consequences. And we just literally beat his ass every single day at recess for a month. Like, we were like bullies to this motherfucker he was almost like a slave. I don't want to say that word, but he was almost like that. And we just kept beating this nigga ass. Like, literally, he didn't even say shit or do shit. I was choking this nigga out and everything, just fucking him up. And I know that kind of seems bad, but I told him don't betray me or die. And I gave him so many fucking warnings. Like, he was doing this for like a few days to a fucking week. I literally tried to be so nice to this nigga, and he wouldn't do it. Like, I know this one kid. Look, so his mom was like, basically, she was like almost head of the school. She was cool with the head of the school. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. So and he gets straight A's too. So he was smart as fuck. This motherfucker would like dig his fucking knee and pull the dude's arm back and twist it. And I knew that shit hurt. Like, if you saw it, like like, I'm pretty sure you guys know. You twist the person's arms and you dig your knee in their back, or you like fucking you take both of their feet and you stop them from moving and you pull them back. That shit really fucking hurts, and that's what he was doing. And I was choking him out, fucking dogging him every time in recess. He was trying to fight back, but he couldn't do it. And we did it for a whole entire month before anything else happened. Now, I know you guys are gonna be like, why the fuck would you do some shit like that just because he betrayed you? I mean, you're little kids. What the fuck is this even? How would you even have enough intelligence to do this shit? Well, I don't know. But I used to keep a tab on everybody. Like, I used to have grades for them and shit. And like, if you guys just knew the shit he did, I can't remember every single thing that he did, but I do remember that he did a whole bunch of horrible shit. And actually, that month after, the funny part is he actually got somebody to betray me. And it wasn't my bodyguard. It was one of my other strong people. And I remember going outside one day and my bodyguard had to go do something actually inside the school. And it took him 15 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes. But the dude, he got one of my people to betray me, Joshua. And he actually pinned me down. The dude who betrayed me, he actually pinned me the fuck down. Not Joshua, but the other guy who he got to betray me. Because he was strong as fuck. And I'm like, well, I'm in a lose-lose situation almost. And I told Joshua, because he literally walked up like he was a fucking boss of everything. And I was like, Joshua, you better tell this nigga to let me go. Because if you don't tell him to let me go, we're going to have some fucking problems. So he let me go. Well, I ain't say it like that, but we're going to have some problems. But he let me go. He talked to me for like 10 minutes, talking about how I'm getting sick and tired of you doing this and this and that. And now I done got some power. I made my own little company. And now we going to defeat your company. And you ain't going to do shit about it. And, in modern day terms, that's basically what he said. And he was just having this discussion for 10 minutes. And then, like, he literally flicked his hand. Like, he did the flick of the wrist. And with the flick of the wrist, he literally walked away. And the other guy who betrayed me fucking did the same shit that that my bodyguard did to him. And I actually escaped, but I went after Joshua. And the other dude got me. So I was basically fucked at that point. And I was trying to escape. And literally, after a few minutes of me struggling, my bodyguard came out and fucking speared. I mean, fucking, like on some real nigga shit. Fucking speared this nigga onto the ground. And I was able to get to Joshua and start whooping the fuck out of him. Like, this nigga fucking speared it. I mean, if you will get fucked up by this nigga spear, bro. I'm not even lying. So, they was over there fighting. I was fighting with Joshua, talking about, this ain't gonna prevail. We actually went to war. Like, me, him, we went to war. Of course, they fucking lost because my company was bigger. But we went to war. That shit happened. So basically, like, me and him were just fighting, for a short period of time, and obviously he lost. So his company was not stronger than mine, but he just lost. So after that, we made him sign this contract saying that you would do whatever we say. But basically, we made him sign a contract saying he would do whatever we say under any circumstances, wouldn't even matter. So, like, he kind of refused to sign the contract, and we had to force him into it. I know that kind of sounds harsh, but the things that he did to us was actually, bad and something that he shouldn't have done, and we warned him multiple times about it. So, after that, we got into a little conflict, and we actually went to the principal's office. I mean, not the principal, the dean's office. So when we went to the dean's office, I actually threatened him, and I said, if you tell him anything about what happened and about our company, you're gonna get even more than what you had before. And he obviously shut his mouth, and I didn't get in trouble, period. But and the other people did, but you know, it was me, a few other people in my company. One of them got in trouble. I didn't get in trouble. He didn't get in trouble. You know, it was basically the end of it. And he eventually got withdrawn from the school. But it's just like, why would you give up a cool life at school? It's like you were nobody, you were outcast, and nobody liked you. And when I invited you in, you had friends, you had tickets, you had you had a number where you can call all of us. I even let you come over my house at one point. I'm just not seeing, like, why would you give up a life like that? Like, he probably don't even have friends right now. I don't know how he is right now. Like, I even met his father at one point. It's not even, it's literally no joke. But I don't understand why he did that. I don't even see why he did half of that stuff. I just want to know, if would you guys have done the same? I mean, I was very strict back then. Like, I was not scared to fight at all. Like, if it came down to it, I'd do it. I mean, we was working for real, for real. Mums, that's what I'm talking about. But like, everybody else was cool. I even did this one little scam one time. I remember I had this girl's wallet, and the teacher actually offered 100 tickets for it, and I actually gave it back when she offered 100 tickets. I was waiting for the thing to get higher and higher, for she could say it. And then I gave it back. I got the 100 tickets. I paid my workers. You know, I did it like that. But I just want to know if it was bad what I did by making them sign that contract and doing all that other stuff. I mean, we could have got it if he would have told and snitched. If he didn't have that fear in his head of knowing what would have happened afterwards, we could have been suspended or even expelled for what we were for what I was running. I don't even know, like, what could have happened. But anyways, I don't see why he would do something like that. But like I said, I was very strict. I wouldn't allow him to do me like that. I wouldn't allow anybody to betray me. It was basically dead. It was an idea that wasn't gonna happen. Now think about it. You're running a company. You have, you know, the goods and bads, and something like that was just a nuisance, and I got rid of him quickly. And he basically followed exactly what we said from that point on. You know, and he knew that if he snitched about us, he already knew what was gonna happen. It was gonna be pain, 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 pain. And I knew where he lived. Like, it wasn't even a joke. I knew where he lived. I could have went over his house. I could have did anything. You know, we'd already threatened him and told him what was gonna happen, and he just didn't follow orders. So that's what happens when you don't follow orders. But I just want to know, was I wrong for what I did? I just want to know, would you have done the same? I mean, this is going on for, like, literally, I think this happened in 4th grade, but I had the company for about 4 years. So it was like, you know, I was very strict about it. I even had yearly sign-ups like that, but not everybody knew about it. That was the whole point. I had yearly sign-ups. I had a book where you could sign back up. You had to renew yourself. Like, that's how serious it was. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video for today. I just want to know your thoughts. Would you have done the same thing I did, or would you just have left him alone? Was I bullying him technically? I don't think I was. I was just showing him, like, what's gonna happen and what's not gonna happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video for today, and have a great day.